it for too long, that feeling, that weight, that whisper in the back of your mind that tells you you're not enough. That voice that echoes your past, reminding you of every failure, every mistake, every tear you cried in the dark when no one was watching. That feeling that keeps you bound, that convinces you to shrink yourself, to dim your light, to settle for less than what God has called you to be. But today is different. Today, something in your spirit is shifting. Because today is the day you kill that weak feeling inside of you. You see, the enemy doesn't have to destroy you if he can't detach you. He doesn't have to steal your purpose if he can't convince you to lay it down. He doesn't have to chain you up if he can make you believe you're already in bondage. That feeling of inadequacy, of self-doubt, of fear has been keeping you in a cycle. A cycle of almost getting there, a cycle of one day I'll be ready. A cycle of believing in everyone else's power but dismissing your own. But what if I told you that you were never supposed to carry that feeling in the first place? What if I told you that the enemy has been lying to you this whole time? What if I told you that there is a version of you that is bold, fearless, powerful, and whole, just waiting for you to wake up and step into it? You have been walking around with your head down, apologizing for taking up space, questioning your worth, seeking validation from people who don't even see you the way God sees you. But when will you realize that you don't need their permission to be who you were created to be? You've been second-guessing yourself. You've been replaying moments where you should have spoken up, but you stayed silent. You've been shrinking in rooms you were called to dominate, and all because of a weak feeling. A feeling that was never yours to claim. I need you to understand something. Feelings will lie to you. Feelings will tell you you're not ready when God has already prepared you. Feelings will tell you you're still broken when God has already healed you. Feelings will tell you you're alone when heaven has been fighting for you since the day you took your first breath. So today I'm asking you to kill it. Kill the weak thought. Kill the fear. Kill the shame. Kill the doubt. Stop entertaining it. Stop feeding it into your insecurities. Stop allowing it to have a voice in your life. Stop rehearsing the lies and start speaking the truth, because truth, you are stronger than you think. The truth is you have already survived what was meant to break you. The truth is you are equipped, you are anointed, and you are called for something greater than you can even imagine. You weren't made to live small. You weren't created to hide in the shadows. You weren't designed to sit on the sidelines and watch how people walk into the blessings that have your name on them. You were made to rise. You were made to conquer. You were made to shift the very atmosphere when you walk into a room. And yes, I know what you've been through. I know the heartbreak, the disappointment, the moments that made you feel like you weren't enough. I know the times you tried and failed. I know the times you believed and got let down. I know the days you looked in the mirror and questioned if you were even worth it. But I also know that God does not waste pain. I also know that every tear you cried was watering the very ground that your purpose will grow from. I also know that what the enemy meant for evil, God is about to turn for your good. So I dare you to stand up. I dare you to look in the mirror and see yourself the way God sees you. I dare you to reject the lies and embrace the truth. I dare you to declare that you will not live another day down by weak feelings, because your destiny is too important. Your assignment is too critical. Your purpose is too powerful to let emotions dictate your future. It's time to take authority over your own life. It's time to silence every voice that contradicts what God has spoken over you. It's time to stop waiting for the right moment and start creating the moment. It's time to break free from the chains that were never meant to hold you in the first place. Because there's a version of you that is fearless. There's a version of you that is bold. There's a version of you that wakes up every morning and refuses to bow to fear. There's a version of you that walks in confidence, knowing that they are chosen, set apart, destined for greatness. And that version of you. It's not some distant dream. It's not something you have to earn. It's already inside of you. It's been there all along, just waiting for you to wake up and step to its it. So this is your moment. This is your shift. This is your breakthrough. This is the day you make a decision that you will not be the same. That the old you is gone. That the fearful, doubtful, insecure, hesitant, apologetic version of you is dead and gone. Because you are strong, you are capable, you are chosen, and no weak feeling, no lie, no fear, no past mistake will ever take that away from you. There are moments in life when feelings seem louder than truth. They creep in quietly, whispering doubts and fears, making you question everything you once believed about yourself. They tell you that you are not good enough, that you are not ready, that you are not capable. And because these feelings are so intense, so overwhelming, they start to feel like reality. But the truth is, feelings are deceptive. They can shift and change based on circumstances, but they do not hold the power to define who you are or what you are called to do. How many times have you felt unworthy, even when the evidence of your strength was all around you? How many times have you allowed fear to hold you back from walking into an opportunity that was meant for you? How many times have you let insecurity talk you out of taking the next step simply because your emotions convinced you that you weren't ready? That's the trap of weak feelings. They distort the truth and make you doubt yourself. You see, feelings are not facts. They are temporary. They rise and fall like waves depending on your environment, your experiences, and even the opinions of others. One moment you feel confident, and the next a small comment from someone makes you shrink. One day you feel excited about your dreams, and the next a little setback makes you want to give up. That's why you cannot afford to build your life on feelings. You cannot make decisions about your purpose, your future, or your identity based on emotions that change with the wind. The enemy knows that if he can manipulate your feelings, he can keep you stuck. He knows that if he can make you feel afraid, you won't step forward. If he can make you feel insecure, you won't speak up. If he can make you feel unworthy, you won't embrace the blessings and opportunities that are already waiting for you. That's why he plays on your emotions, because he knows that as long as you believe them, you won't fight for the truth. But here's the reality. You are more than what you feel. You are more than your fears. You are more than your insecurities. You are more than your worst days. Just because you feel weak does not mean you are weak. Just because you feel unqualified does not mean you are unqualified. Just because you feel like giving up does not mean you are supposed to. You have to learn how to separate your truth from your emotions. You have to stand firm in what you know, even when your feelings try to convince you otherwise. Because the truth is, you are strong. You are capable. You are chosen. You are equipped. You are exactly where you need to be, and everything inside of you is ready for what's next. The enemy just doesn't want you to see it. So what will you believe? Will you allow temporary emotions to define a permanent truth, or will you stand up and declare that your feelings will no longer control you? The choice is yours. There is a weight that comes with looking back at your past and feeling like it has the power to dictate your future. The mistakes, the failures, the choices you wish you could undo, all of it tries to sit on your shoulders and convince you that you are not worthy of something greater. It whispers in your ear, reminding you of everything you did wrong, every opportunity you missed, every time you fell short. But the truth is, your past does not define you. It may have shaped you, but it does not hold the authority to determine who you are becoming. Too many people live in the prison of their past, allowing shame and guilt to keep them from moving forward. They replay old failures in their minds like a song on repeat, convincing themselves that they are still the person who made that mistake, that they are still broken, still unworthy, still undeserving. But that is a lie. The past is only as powerful as you allow it to be. It does not have the final say over your life unless you give it permission to. You are not the person you used to be. Every experience, even the painful ones, have contributed to your growth. What tried to break you actually built you. What was meant to destroy you only made you stronger. What was sent to keep you bound actually became the very thing that pushed you closer to purpose. If you take a moment to reflect, you will realize that you are standing here today not because your past held you back, but because you survived it. And survival alone is proof that you are meant for more. But here's where the enemy tries to trap you. He doesn't want you to move on. He doesn't want you to forgive yourself. He doesn't want you to believe that redemption and restoration are possible. He wants you stuck in cycles of regret, overthinking every mistake, questioning whether you still have time to step into your calling. He knows that as long as you are looking backward, you won't have the courage to move forward. But you cannot let your history steal your destiny. There are things ahead of you that are greater than anything you've left behind. There are doors waiting to be opened, opportunities waiting to be seized, and victories waiting to be claimed. But in order to step into them, you have to release what was. You have to decide that your past is not your prison, but your testimony. It is proof that you can rise, proof that you can heal, proof that you can become something greater than what you once were. And yes, there will be people who try to remind you of who you used to be. There will be voices that say you are not qualified, not worthy, not capable. But those voices don't matter. The only voice that matters is the one that tells you that you are chosen, that you are forgiven, that you are redeemed. But don't allow the weight of yesterday to keep you from stepping into the promises of today. You are not bound to your past. You are not the sum of your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are proof that grace is real, that transformation is possible, and that purpose is still within reach. The past may have been part of your story, but it is not the end of it. There is more waiting for you if you are willing to let go and walk into it. There is a power inside of you that has been waiting to be unleashed. A strength, a confidence, a boldness that has been buried under years of doubt, fear, and hesitation. You have spent so much time waiting for the right moment, waiting for someone to validate you, waiting to feel ready. But the truth is, you don't need permission to step into your power. You don't need approval to walk in the authority that was given to you. The only thing standing between you and the life you were meant to live is your willingness to embrace who you truly are. Too many people live their lives in the shadows, afraid to take up space, afraid to be seen, afraid to fail. They water themselves down, shrink in rooms where they were meant to stand tall, and play small because they don't want to intimidate others. But what if I told you that you were never created to fit in? What if I told you that your power was always meant to be disruptive, to shake things up, to break cycles, to challenge the norm? What if I told you that your boldness is necessary, that your voice is needed, that your presence was designed to shift atmospheres? You have been equipped with everything you need to walk in your calling, but you have to be willing to own it. You have to stop doubting what's already inside of you. Stop questioning whether you're enough. Stop looking at others and assuming they have something you don't. Everything they have, you have access to. The difference is they chose to walk in it while you are still hesitating. It's time to step into your power. That means showing up fully and unapologetically. That means no longer hiding behind excuses. That means refusing to allow fear to dictate your decisions. It means believing in yourself even when others don't. It means trusting that you were created for something greater than just surviving. You were meant to thrive, to build, to create, to inspire, to lead. You were meant to leave a mark. And yes, stepping into your power will be uncomfortable. It will require you to let go of some things, to release certain people, to move beyond the familiar. It will require you to walk in rooms where you feel unqualified and take on challenges that stretch you beyond your comfort zone. But that's how growth happens. That's how you discover what you're truly capable of. You will never know how powerful you are until you stop playing it safe. You will never see the fullness of your potential if you keep waiting for everything to align perfectly. The truth is, the right time is now. The right moment is this one. You don't need another sign, another confirmation, another reassurance. You just need to believe that you were created for more and then move like you know it. So stop hesitating. Stop doubting. Stop making excuses. Walk with confidence. Speak with authority. Show up like you belong, because you do. Every great leader, every successful person, every world changer had a moment where they had to decide to stop shrinking and start stepping. This is your moment. This is your time. The power is already inside of you. The only question is, will you use it? There is a battle happening in your mind every single day, a battle between truth and lies. A battle between the voice that tells you that you are capable, strong, and worthy, and the one that whispers that you are not enough. A battle between confidence and insecurity, between courage and fear, between the person you were created to be and the version of you that has been shaped by doubt. And until you learn to silence the lies, you will continue to live beneath your full potential. The enemy doesn't have to take away your opportunities if he can take away your belief in yourself. He doesn't have to block your blessings if he can convince you that you don't deserve them. He doesn't have to close doors if he can make you too afraid to walk through them. And so he attacks your mind. He speaks through past failures, through the opinions of people who never saw your worth, through the wounds that still linger in your heart. He plants seeds of doubt waiting for you to water them with your insecurities. But today is the day you stop giving power to those lies. Today is the day you start speaking truth over yourself, even when your feelings don't align. Today is the day you recognize that your mind is a battlefield and you have the authority to decide what wins. It starts with what you tell yourself. You cannot expect to walk in confidence while feeding yourself words of doubt. You cannot expect to feel worthy while constantly rehearsing thoughts of unworthiness. You cannot expect to move forward while allowing your past to keep whispering that you're not good enough. Your words have power, your thoughts have power, and whatever you repeat to yourself the most is what will shape your reality. So what are you speaking over yourself? Are you speaking life, or are you speaking defeat? Are you declaring that you are chosen, powerful, and capable, or are you letting fear tell you that you will never measure up? Every single day you have a choice to believe what God says about you or to believe the lies that try to keep you bound. The enemy wants to keep you trapped in cycles of fear and doubt because he knows that a confident you is a dangerous you. A fearless you is a powerful you. A you who understands your worth and walks in boldness is a threat to everything that was sent to destroy you. That's why he works so hard to convince you that you are not enough, because he knows that the moment you realize the truth, the moment you stop doubting yourself, the moment you fully embrace who you were created to be, nothing will be able to stop you. So you have to start fighting back. You have to start rejecting every lie that says you are not worthy, every thought that tells you that you don't have what it takes. You have to replace those lies with truth. Speak over yourself. Remind yourself of who you are. Stand in front of the mirror and declare that you are enough, that you are capable, that you are chosen. Refuse to let fear have the final say. Refuse to let doubt steal another day of your life, because the truth is you were made for more. The truth is you have everything you need inside of you. The truth is you were never meant to live in insecurity and fear. And the sooner you silence the lies and embrace the truth, the sooner you will walk in the fullness of the purpose that has always been waiting for you. At some point you have to make a decision to stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop allowing life to just happen to you. A decision to take authority over your own life and start moving with the confidence that you were created for more.
You cannot keep sitting on the sidelines watching other people step into their purpose while you convince yourself that you're not ready. You cannot keep delaying your growth, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for fear to disappear, waiting for circumstances to align, because the truth is, the only thing standing between you and the life you were meant to live is your willingness to take action. Taking the action. You have been given power over your own destiny, but you have to use it. You have the ability to shift your circumstances, to change your mindset, to break the cycles that have been holding you back. But no one is going to do it for you. No one is coming to hand you confidence. No one is going to force you to step into your calling. No one is going to push you into purpose while you sit back and question whether you are ready. At some point, you have to decide that you are done letting life control you. You have to decide that you are done playing small, done second-guessing yourself, done letting fear make decisions for you. Fear will always be present, but it doesn't have to lead you. Doubt may still whisper, but it doesn't have to dictate your choices. You may not feel completely ready, but readiness is not a requirement for obedience. If you wait until you feel 100% prepared, you will wait forever. You are not supposed to know every step before you start walking. You are not supposed to have all the answers before you take the first leap. The people who succeed, the people who grow, the people who truly walk in their purpose are the ones who move even when they are uncertain. They are the ones who refuse to let fear paralyze them. They are the ones who step forward in faith even when their emotions try to hold them back. The power to change your life is already inside of you. You don't need another sign, another confirmation, another perfect condition. You just need to start. Start making different choices. Start walking with confidence. Start speaking life over yourself instead of doubt. Start surrounding yourself with people who push you forward instead of pulling you back. Start believing that you are capable, that you are worthy, that you are enough. Because the only thing you lack is action. You will never know what you are truly capable of until you decide to move. You will never see the fullness of your potential until you start taking steps, even when they feel uncomfortable. Fear wants you to stay stuck. Doubt wants you to remain in hesitation. But if you refuse to take authority over your own life, you will spend years wondering what could have been instead of living in the reality of what is possible. It's time to shift. It's time to stop waiting for permission and start walking in power. It's time to stop overthinking and start doing. The version of you that is fearless, bold, and unstoppable is already inside of you. You just have to make the choice to step into it. There will never be a perfect moment to step into your destiny. There will never be a time when fear completely disappears, when doubt stops whispering, when every single thing aligns perfectly. If you are waiting for the stars to align, you will be waiting forever. At some point, you have to move, not because everything is ready, but because you are. Because deep down, you know that staying where you are is no longer an option. Because settling for less than what you were created for is no longer acceptable. Too often, we tell ourselves that we will start one day. One day we will be confident. One day we will go after that dream. One day we will take that risk. But that one day never comes because we never truly make the decision to move. We keep waiting for a sign, waiting for the fear to subside, waiting for someone to push us forward. But the truth is, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you your purpose. No one is going to make you believe in yourself. That is your responsibility. There is a version of you that is waiting on the other side of your obedience. A version of you that is bold, strong, and unshakable. A version of you that is thriving, walking in purpose, stepping into every opportunity that was designed for you. But you will never meet that version of yourself if you keep waiting. You will never become who you were meant to be if you keep allowing fear to lead your decisions. You will never know what is possible if you never take the first step. You have to take responsibility for your own growth. You have to decide that you are done making excuses, done letting fear hold you back, done playing small. You have to recognize that you have more control over your life than you think. No, you can't control everything. You can't control the past. You can't control how people see you, but you can control your choices. You can control your mindset. You control how you respond to fear, to failure, to obstacles, and that control is powerful. The moment you decide to stop waiting is the moment everything shifts. The moment you take ownership of your life is the moment doors begin to open. The moment you stop doubting yourself is the moment you begin to walk in true confidence. You have to take that authority. You have to stop looking at your circumstances and start looking at your potential. You have to stop seeing limitations and start seeing possibilities. Fear is not a reason to stop. Uncertainty is not a reason to quit. Challenges are not a reason to turn back. Everything you need is already inside of you. Every resource, every skill, every ounce of strength, it is already there. But it will remain unused, undiscovered, and wasted if you do not step up and take action. No one can do this for you. No one can live your purpose for you. No one can unlock your potential but you. So the question is, how much longer will you wait? How much longer will you let doubt keep you from what's yours? How much longer will you allow fear to control your decisions? There is a life waiting for you, a destiny with your name on it. And the only thing standing between you and everything you desire is your decision to finally step into it. You have spent too much time allowing weak feelings to dictate your life, too much time waiting for validation, letting fear lead, allowing doubt to silence your voice. But now you know the truth. Your feelings are not facts. Your past does not define you, and your power has been inside you all along. You are not here by accident. You were created with purpose, with strength, with authority, and it is time to rise. No more waiting, no more second guessing, no more allowing insecurities to hold you hostage. The version of you that is fearless, bold, and unstoppable is waiting on the other side of your decision. The doors you've been praying for are already unlocked. You just have to walk through them. The life you desire is within reach. You just have to claim it. So kill those weak feelings. Kill the doubt, the fear, the hesitation. Step into your power. Move with confidence, and never again allow anything or anyone to make you question who you are. You were made for this. You were built to win. And starting today, nothing will hold you back. Now, go and be everything you were meant to be.